foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders and rule well, honors and shalom to all the brothers out there that do the work in true sincerity. We are the Hebrew Israelites that come out here week in and week out, so that our people, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know who we are. We're to the Israelites according to the Bible. We also let everybody know the so-called white man is known as the devil and the Edomites of the Bible. And America is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, and will soon be destroyed, man. All right? Real quick, give me Jeremiah 21. And I think like at 9. Real quick. Because the Lord, man, he getting ready to bring judgment on this place. Okay? Let me see, where's that?
Bodies in the city.
This is kind of what I was wanting to hold on. That's not exactly what I want. Hold on. Because the key thing I want to bring out. Damn, get on my phone. Just look up the pestilence real quick. Because you know, it's in America right now, everywhere, all over the country, man, pestilence is at an elevated rate and level right now. I'm talking about everybody I talk to all over the country, everybody's sick, man. Everybody's sick, man.
67.
Some people,
I said 19.
I mean, that is, but that's not exactly what I want, because it's kind of dealing with something else. Let me skip up. 24. Right, let me go back. 24. 27 and 13, read down.
This is Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 13. It says, "Why will ye die, thou and thy people, by the sword?"
Thou and thy people will die by the sword. Go ahead.
By the famine and by the pestilence.
By the pestilence. Now he talking to Israel. Jeremiah speaking to Israel right now. He said, "You're gonna die by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence." Okay. But right now, what I want to focus on is that pestilence, because you got pestilence all over the place right now. There's a lot of pestilence in this land, man. A lot of people are getting sick. Flu-like systems, H1N1 symptoms. Different stomach viruses. I mean, people are fucked up right now, man. I'm calling people all over the country. They not sounding too damn good, man. It's all type of sicknesses going around this place, man. And really, the so-called white man is creating sickness. He's pumping it into the air. He's pumping it into the food, man. And breaking us down, breaking all the inhabitants of America, not just Israel, breaking everybody, because the Edomites is eating this bullshit. Moab, Ammon, Elam, everybody eating this stuff. Everybody breathing this polluted airing, man, okay? And it's causing pestilence. People are getting broken down, man. You see what I'm saying? People is getting broken down. And that's what Esau wants to do. Esau is trying to do everything in his power to break what he calls the sheeple down. Why? Because he wants it to be that much easier for them to implement this martial law. He wants it to be that much easier. He wants people to be that much more weaker and that much more readily, that much more ready to surrender. You see, these people are weak, broken down, sick, dealing with these infirmities. Motherfuckers not gonna try to stand up and fight when the martial law troop kick that door in, man. When they take your guns, when they chip you. You see what I'm saying? Put your boy on the corner. I just wanted to bring that out, you know what I'm saying, just for edification. But give me James 3 real quick.
Another thing
go ahead.
I remember I had said this before about basically how my grandma already has a chip.
Yeah, hey, somebody was just talking about that.
But it came out, she got it in the form of a pacemaker and a defibrillator. You know?
Now look.
And they can actually read her shit without her even being in the office. You know, they can just tap into that motherfucker whenever they want. Which means they already got tracking, you know, she already got that code, you know.
And if Esau wanted to, they'd kill her from the computer, man. Right. And the whole thing is too. Now, a brother just did a video, I forget what channel it was on. just did a video basically. He was speaking about the pacemaker and whatnot, but also how they got this cracker, right? He got the chip already in England. He walking in this building, he waving his hand, doors opening. He the only person that can use his cell phone, all kind of wild shit, right?
Right.
But the thing is, what is it? He got a virus. A hacker gave him a virus in his chip. So they can put a virus in that pacemaker. You see what I'm saying? They can put a virus, and basically you as a person will have a fucking computer virus that can really fuck you up.
Right.
But it's a damn computer virus. And the whole thing is, the agenda is basically to try to merge man and machine.
And what is basically the purpose of a pacemaker is that it can read when your heart rate is getting low, and it'll send shocks to your heart, almost like what's the little things called?
The damn the little
little thing clear
defibrillator.
Like a defibrillator. You know what I mean? And they shock you. The pacemaker. Some people got a pacemaker and a defibrillator, so it kind of the pacemaker shoots the defibrillator shoots your heart. And it works that way. But like the brother said, if somebody taps into your pacemaker and they give you a virus, man, they could just start shooting off shit to your heart, man, and it'll fucking kill you.
Damn.
Esau could just tap into that shit. If you fucking up doing anything wrong or whatever, they'll kill you. They just took some. Remember the brother was saying with the new Obamacare or the healthcare bill through Obama, they're gonna start euthanizing the old people.
Yeah. They gonna start euthanizing the old, the sick,
and they
say
they just took some lady off of. I didn't really catch the whole story. I just kind of caught a brief little clip of it, talking about they took her off of life support under some Obamacare statute or whatever.
Wow.
And
they ain't gonna have this shit where you got people sitting on life support for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
That's out of the window, man, with Obamacare.
Right.
They pulling the plug on you niggas, man.
That's really how it's going on, man. So a lot of people really already that took that shit, man.
People got it, man. People is having this shit, man.
I was going through this fucking. It just shows you how wicked, man, our so-called elders is, man, in this land. I was going through doing this cleanse this week, man, and I'm sitting there telling my grandma about it, talking to her about this shit, and she was just basically telling me I need to go get a colonic.
Get a tube stuck in your ass.
I said, Grandma. She said, yeah, I got one. It cleans you out real good. It gets everything out. Grandma, you want me to go sodomize myself, Grandma? That's not sodomy. That's not sodomy. It's sticking something in my ass. I said, show me the ancients where they had colonic. Where somebody was shoving something up your ass to clean out your bowels.
That's just sick. Hey, that's just sick.
That's just sick, dude.
That's sick as all hell.
So you can just kind of tell, like Scripture say, by someone's fruit, man. You can tell by someone's spirit that they're just wicked. So my grandma didn't have problem taking the chip, nor did any of the rest of the people in my family that probably gonna go take the chip or and already got some fun with the chip.
These people, man, they ready to go, man. These people, they ready to go. They ready to go. Like, they're not gonna bat an eye. And then I watched a news report saying the brother had put it together, right? Had put the video, had put a couple things, basically. Or no, I think it was a different brother. And it was funny because it was a news report because they talking about in Disneyland they finna give niggas wristbands, right? Now, instead of your pass, you get a wristband. You get a fast pass 24 hours in advance. So your shit is just loaded up. Boom. You ain't got to do waiting, to cut the lines down and everything.
Right.
Basically a wristband with the RFID in it. Convenience, right? But they tracking all your moves, they tracking everything. You see what I'm saying? And they got the news report. They got, basically they played the hella game dialect the way. So some people are thinking, oh, this is like Big Brother watching over you, right? And then they had the so-called anchor people like, oh, it's not that big a deal. It is gonna help. I mean, come on, think about it. Would you rather, half the time you spend at Disneyland is in line? Don't you want to cut that down and basically, just play that little mind game? And these simple people, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, you're right. I don't like waiting around in lines, and it's just gonna make it easier. And let's say maybe you lose your kid to the crowd, you'll be able to find their ass. You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's that main one.
That's the main one. But you see, they present it to you, and then they just come and wash it out. Brainwash the people, man. You see what I'm saying?
It's funny,
and it works. These people, they've been so socially and ideologically conditioned that it's not really hard to sit here and get these people to buy an idea, man. It's not hard, man. You know?
It trips me out though, man, because Disneyland's not that fucking big. It's a big park, no lie, but if you get there at a reasonable time in the morning, have your day planned out, you can see all the attractions, man, and stand in line for fucking hours. Alright? I've been there, and I've seen everything I needed to see in Disneyland.
I know.
And in California Adventure in one day.
Every time I done went to, it's not like there was a ride I didn't get to go to that I wanted to go to. Your Space Mountain, your damn Indiana Jones, all the ones I wanted to go, I went to. So you know. And
the same with Six Flags. You know, you got the people that get the fast tracks and shit. All right, you can ride it 2 or 3 times in a row, but I mean, whatever, dude. You know, go get on every ride once. You be fucking exhausted by the end of the day. Take your ass home, dude. You know, but even then, I'm glad this brother brought up the wristband. They got the watches, the phone watches now.
Yeah, the little Galaxy watch.
The phone watches, and then another thing is they got the workout wristband, where if you get a certain pair of Nikes, that has a technology in the shoe where if you go running, if you working out playing basketball, football, whatever, it'll test your heart rate, it'll test everything.
Yeah, they got the chip.
You know what I mean? It's basically a chip in that. You know what I mean? And it calculates everything on your movements, your heart rate, all the, this, that, and the rest. Your mile time, everything. And like the brother, had pointed out to me before, self-checkout and all this shit is just all making it more convenient. And that's why the brother said they're really pushing these people towards when they're ready to implement martial law, they already going to be in a more really dependent state and more susceptible to it. They gonna say, all right, wait, man, whatever. They trying to make it normal, And like I said, combine machine to man.
Yeah, that's what they trying to do because they're trying to create the ultimate slaves, man. The ultimate slave is taking the machine and taking a man and making it into one thing, with the the brain of a man, but the functionalities of a machine, man. You see what I'm saying?
And the submission of a machine.
Of a machine, because a machine only works off of your command.
That's right.
You got these fictitious as movies like I, Robot and shit. When
the robots start thinking for itself.
Nah.
That artificial intelligence, man, that's just bullshit. Like a machine can't just start thinking for itself because you gave that machine power. Right. You that machine's God. You see what I'm saying? You gave it power. It doesn't function without you. You see?
But see, it's almost symbolic as the things that they try to make, they want the things that they make to outgrow and outdo themselves the same way that they try to outdo the Lord, man, that created them.
But see, that goes to show their idolatry, man, because it's like they expect something they created to be greater than them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like they formed the idol. You want to worship this idol and give all this credit to the idol that you literally created. You created it.
I was just reading that, man. It wasn't solid. Like
it's stupid.
How do you give something life that had no life, or that just lost its life? You know what I mean?
Like this bottle. I'm gonna worship this bottle. It's great. It's the great water bottle of life. This water gave me life.
Right.
You see, so I must worship this thing. You see what I'm saying?
I was thirsty. And then fucking shit that they come up with. I was thirsty. And this bottle gave me nutrients and nourishment. It soothed me. That's why the scriptures say, the heart is deceitful above all things, which is your mind, man. Your mind is deceitful, man. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, man, the Lord can have your mind slip the fuck out. You could be sitting there just tripping, man. Literally, bro, when I was in the world, man, and you first start smoking and shit, you just be thinking all kind of shit.
Yeah.
Just, to make sense. You just be like, damn, okay, well, boom, 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 boom. You be put it all together. Man, it don't make no fucking sense. It got a lot of similarities in the stuff,
Create a philosophy.
You just create a philosophy. That's why they say all of our America's forefounders was all high as fuck.
High on crack. Cocaine, heroin, opiates. Because Benjamin Franklin was big into them opiates, man. World renowned.
Why? Because it puts you in it gives you a wicked vibration. So a lot of it makes sense. It just doesn't really add up. You can get somebody to believe that shit.
Kind of like the Kemetic doctrine.
That's right. You can get somebody to believe it, man, but it's not never gonna add up.
It's not going to stand the test of time. So, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and really try that out.
That's a perfect example. It's not gonna stand the test of time. You know, like right now, everybody's trying to make sense of homosexuality and how that's just so right. It's not gonna stand the test of time, and all the the research that they're giving. It's not gonna work, man. It ain't gonna last. You know. But you say you want James 3rd chapter?
James 3, yeah, start at 15 to 18.
This is James chapter 3, verse 15. This wisdom descended not from above.
That's right. The wisdom of this world and the wisdom let's go to the Kemetic portion. That wisdom descended not from above.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But is earthly.
But it's earthly. All that shit is earthly. Right? Go ahead.
Sensual. And devilish.
And devilish. It's of the devil. That is of the devil. Go ahead. I want to talk about the white man and the devil. The white man gave that shit to you, nigga. Go ahead.
Verse 16. For where envying and strife is, there is confusion.
That's right. It's confusion. That Kemetic philosophy and doctrine brings forth confusion. Go ahead.
Hey, but even within Israel.
Wait, within Israel, you got doctrines that are not from above. How do we know the doctrine's not from above? It doesn't line up with the scriptures.
Right.
Like the stuff that do Babylon, who the so-called Elder Recall, not the actual Elder Recall now, the so-called Elder Recall from GOCC, the things that he teaches are not of the scriptures, so they devilish. He's teaching about fallen angels. That ain't in the Bible. The white man told you about fallen. He's reading the book of Enoch, which goes against the Bible. The book of Joshua, which goes against the Bible. All these other bullshit books which go against and contradict the Bible. If it contradicts the scriptures, then that lets us know what? It's not Isaiah 8 and 20. It doesn't have the light in it. Devilish doctrine. To say that chip ain't the mark of the beast is a devilish doctrine. Because when you go into the scriptures, the New Testament was written in the Greek. When you go into the Greek, it's dealing with something that has to be implanted up in you, man. So that's a devilish doctrine. Go ahead, brother.
Right, man. It's probably old dudes in the camp, man, that probably got a defibrillator or a pacemaker, and they okay with that shit, they accept it.
It's not a big deal to them.
Talking about and see, the thing is, that's really why you know that it's envying. It'd be one thing if you just really had our elder had an issue against your elder, and we just don't affiliate with each other. It becomes envying because you go out and you say, these brothers out here teaching that all you gotta do is not take the chip and you're gonna be saved. You know damn well the elders ain't never said no shit like that.
Yo, no.
All you gotta do is not take no chip.
Yeah, that's your Hana punk ass, man.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't even talking about GOCC, but
Yeah, that's Johanna, but because Johanna say that. Because GOCC teach about the chip. Yeah. But Johanna say that. But the whole thing with Johanna is, man, Johanna don't know the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Let's just come straight. Johanna don't know the scriptures. That's why he's talking that bullshit. Okay?
Johanna wants to be seen of men.
He want to be seen of men. That's why brothers got to go watch that Sold Out. Showing how the Rosicrucians got these niggas to sell out. Because the Rosicrucians approach people who are drunk, who want power and fortune. That's what it's about. Prestige and fortune. That's what the Rosicrucians deal with. Okay, so that's why they approach Hebrew Israelite group and they approach guys like Yohanan and Nathaniel because that's what they want. They want to be regarded as somebody. They want to be seen as men and they want to get some money. That's what it's all about, and they gonna give it to them through their wicked vibration under the Leo. Okay, that's right. And Tazadak, don't let me forget Tazadak. He's just so irrelevant.
I ain't even heard it. Does some niggas even go out?
Man, them niggas, man. I mean, I guess they do, but you don't hear about them niggas. They don't put videos up.
You don't hear about them niggas. Ever. I ain't heard about that motherfucker since I first came into the truth. Well,
when I first came into the truth,
was a dog.
They was hot, man. 2008, their videos was all over the place. But since then, they nowhere. You look at videos of ICGJC, they 3, 4, 5 years old, 6 years old on YouTube right now. So, they irrelevant, man. But it's devilish. Their doctrine is devilish. Go ahead.
It says, for where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
It is confusion. It's confusion and evil stuff going on within these different camps, within the so-called Kemetic community. Go ahead. These niggas who are into the kundalini, that's devilish, man. Go ahead.
The scripture say that it's devilish, man. That means it's deceitful, man. It's all out of the works of deceit.
That's right. They're lying to you.
That's right.
They're not giving you the truth. You know?
Verse 17, but the wisdom that is from above is first pure.
The wisdom that is from above is first pure, man. Okay, and that's what we dealing with. We're dealing with pure knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Right?
And pure truth, man.
Pure truth. You speaking a lot more with that. That's the pure language.
Hey man, sometimes things that are pure, man, it comes off as it's real. It has a real bitter taste.
That's true. Hey, that's true. If you drunk some straight, what's up?
Straight maple.
Some straight maple.
Straight maple.
Some maple tree sap.
Yeah.
It's not gonna. It ain't gonna be like maple syrup. It ain't gonna be quite the same. Or what's something else? Some straight I'm trying to think. What's something else you drink? 100%.
100 shit. I don't know. So all kind of stuff.
Like grapes.
Yeah, some straight.
Pure grapes.
It's pure grape ain't the same as your grape juice.
Right.
Ain't the same as your wine. You see what I'm saying? It's an acquired. Pure shit is an acquired taste. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
That's why people don't really like the more natural things. They always like, well, nah, I just want some Tampico, man. Or I want that simply shit.
Oh yeah, or listen, some pure orange juice.
Yeah.
You know, some shit. You really
Freshly
just took some
squeezed,
orange
yeah.
and you just squeezed it up in there. You see what I'm saying?
That ain't gonna sell.
All kind of pulp. Giving you everything. See, it's giving you everything. No additives, no preservatives. Because the additives and the preservatives, they harmful.
That's right.
And that's what's in these other, let's get into Israel. That's what's in these other cans. Additives and preservatives. What? To smoothen it out. No pulp. They give you, listen, we all selling orange juice. They just selling it without the pulp. Now the pulp is the stuff that you might not like. You see what I'm saying? But the fact is, whether you like it or not, you gotta swallow it down in this truth. You gotta swallow it down, man. Okay? And because the Most High, the Most High don't bend for you, man. You gotta bend for Him, man. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
Dealing with Deuteronomy 22nd chapter. They don't like the whole rape thing. But guess what? It don't matter whether you like it or not. That doesn't matter, man. Okay? What matters is it in the book? Is it written? You can't sit here and read the scripture where it say the white man is the devil. And all I'm gonna read is about is the white man is the devil, but you're gonna ignore the part of the book that talk about something you don't like. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. The Most High don't like that, man. He say, Lord, I come in the volume of the book. The volume, the entire book. Okay? So, Deuteronomy 22, the end, the part y'all don't want to read, what is that, 28, 29, 30, I believe?
That's right.
That's in there, and that got to be addressed. And then you can't get around it. Talking about he seduced her. That's what Johanna and them say.
Yeah,
Well, you seduce her. Well, why don't we go into the Hebrew?
When you take hold on somebody, you don't. I've never. Like, what do I look like going around if I sit up there, and what if I told the police that? Yeah, well, I sat there, chopped it up with her, and then, I took hold on her. No, not like that. I mean, I seduced her.
I seduced her. No, I just used my wit to entice her.
Yeah, this guy just came and took hold to me.
That means it was a rape.
Thank you. That motherfucker did what? No, Dad. I mean, you seduced me. Yeah, look at you like, bitch. What the fuck that mean? And in the script, we're going to the. I mean, we already addressed these niggas. We go to the blue letter, man. He needs to seize. All right.
Take hold. He's to snatch her up, and
involuntarily
give it to her rough, man. Okay.
If somebody seizes your assets, you didn't voluntarily give them shits up.
It's just like that when they raided my house, man.
That's right.
They raided my crib. I get a certificate. It say seizure. I didn't want them to take nothing out of my goddamn house. They sure took it. That's a seizure.
Yeah.
They seized it.
Search and seizure.
And I ain't like it. You see what I'm saying? you dudes, man, stop being weak, man. Stop trying to make the truth cater to you and your fucking weak emotions, man. Put off the weak emotions, man. Put off the weak manner. Go ahead, though, back in James 3.
This is James 3:17. But the wisdom that is from above is first pure.
It's first pure, right? Go ahead.
Then peaceable.
Then peaceable, right? Because see, these other people, they telling you brothers ain't peaceable with these brothers and peaceable with that brother because you ain't with the pure knowledge.
Right. And that's why I said some of the things that you usually get that is pure, man. It's bitter. You know, as the scripture says, it's a bittersweet thing, man.
Yeah,
you know, it goes down bitter, man, and it comes back up sweet.
No, it goes down sweet.
It goes down salat, goes down sweet and come back up bitter. You know what I mean? Because it goes in and it's peaceable unto you, man. It's giving you wisdom and knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of everything around you, of everything you've been through and everything that you're gonna go through.
That's right.
That's sweet, man, to me. And that's how I took it. But then once it settles in and you realize what's going on, man, the way that you can probably pass it off to somebody else is gonna be real harsh, man. But it's gonna be straightforward, it's gonna be pure, no additives, no preservatives, no bullshit. And that's, you know, how you know, decipher the weak from the poor.
That's right. That's absolutely right, brother.
That's how you separate it, man.
What version?
I'm on 17.
Yeah, read the 8.
It says it's first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated.
Exactly, but wait, y'all ain't peaceful and gentle and easy to be entreated. Yes, we is. Once you is sipping that pure orange juice, then it's peaceable and gentle and easily entreatable.
Hey, that's right. Or, but even then, man, to the elect.
Yeah.
To the elect, it's peaceable and we gentle.
But to you people that's outside of that, no, hell no.
And when you think about it, man, we don't even really be coming at niggas like that fucked up. It's just really when you have an effeminate spirit, man, you have this issue when you look at shit from a real fucked up perspective, man.
From a perspective of a damn bitch.
Bitch. You have a very emotional perspective. And you come like, well, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. What the fuck? I didn't even say nothing, man.
Like a goddamn girl, man. Like my woman yesterday, I slightly raised my voice when she asked me a simple question. And the bitch looked like she wanted to cry and shit. Why are you being mean? I'm not even being mean. That's right. You see what I'm saying? But that's the type of feeling, emotion that y'all got.
Right.
You're being mean, brother.
You can say something that's real truthful in a very strong voice, and then you're being aggressive and you're being mean.
Yeah. Now I'm a thug, right?
Then I'm a thug. When you got passion for anything.
When it cut your spirit, man.
Right.
What it is your spirit's cut and you don't know how to deal with it, man.
So hey man, that's such an effeminate spirit, man. I've really been having this conversation a lot lately about, you know, the emotions of a female, man, and how they get defensive and just start spewing out bullshit that doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't add up at all. But you just wanna latch onto the first thing. What about you? Why are you getting on me so much? Well, what about you? That's your problem. I've been where you've been.
You haven't been where
You haven't been where I've been. And when I was where you were at, somebody came and rebuked me, reproved me. I got corrected myself, and now I'm in a position to where I can rebuke and reprove you.
Now I'm here.
Thank you. Thank you. I always gonna tell shit about my grandma because that's just the most wickedest person I know. Alright? She tells me all the time. I say, Grandma, always about pork. Well, what about the pork, Grandma? Oh, I'm always gonna say something about it. Alright, just to fuck with the demon that's on her. Alright? Because the demons always wanna fuck with them and I wanna fuck with this punk ass demon that's on her, man.
That's right.
Alright? I say, what about that pork, Grandma? Hey man, it's part of the law, man. You gotta follow the law. But you don't follow the law.
What law?
Fuck that supposed to mean? How don't I follow the law? You don't do what the law tells you to do, Jordan. Okay, well, I'm saying, explain. Rebuke me, please.
Yeah, please.
You know, over rebuke is better than secret love, Grandma. She can't say shit. She turn her mouth up like this. And don't say shit. Why? Because that's an effeminate, wicked, woman. That's
right.
that spirit that's on her, man.
That's right.
And it's hopping on all you niggas out here. And the first thing you want to say when somebody's getting on your helmet, instead of accepting it and correcting it, you say, well, what about you? And then you do the same thing with the Lord. Well, let's say you don't have that. Well, what about you, Spirit? The first thing you do is say, well, what about the Lord? Well, where did the Lord come from? Who is the Lord? How do we even know that the Bible is real? When the scriptures say this, the scriptures is profitable for doctrine, reproof, correction, man. For instruction in righteousness. Come on, man. Y'all dudes don't want to get right. See that, man? Not trying to lose your head, man. Your head is gone. Look. The crown is exposed. It's right. Come on, man. But yeah, man, these dudes out here is weak, man. I hate that shit. That's really what you see. Mainly with women. Man up, man. That's right, man up. Mainly with women, and you've been seeing it a lot lately on these niggas, man. All right.
These women that really rubbed off on you.
That's right. It's what they call that tit for tat shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't want to go tit for tat, man. They don't want to deal with weighty. Don't always deal with the weightier. You go tit for tat right now.
That's right.
But let's deal with the weightier, man.
And that's what takes away that gentleness, man. Because you're not accepting. I'm not trying to get you. It's like when you deal with your child, right? You come off real harsh on your child. You really see your child isn't getting it, so you take a different approach and you sit them down and you talk to your son man to man, like, look, man, you know what? Yelling at you and shit, I see you kind of got a little feminine spirit too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna teach you this way. We dealing with grown men out here, man.
That's right.
We ain't out here, you know,
we shouldn't have to hold your hand.
Exactly. We ain't out here fishing for kids. So we don't have to sit up here and sit you down and humble ourselves down in a smooth way to get you to understand it. Like you a kid, all right? Or like you a woman. Sometimes you gotta do that with your woman. You're yelling at your bitch, and then guess what? She ain't gonna get it. So now you gotta sit down with her and say, all right, look. This is how it's gonna go down. You gotta take that deep breath, man. We shouldn't have to take that deep breath with you, man.
I would know grown man.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going off, we're gonna show you in the scriptures how you're going off, not off our own hearts. If the Lord said it, you believe in the Lord, man, get it right. And
That's
get
right.
it and come out here, man, and do this work. I mean, this stuff is simple, dude. Dealing with faggots.
That's right. Spiritual faggots.
That's right. Then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated.
Okay.
Full of mercy,
Right, go ahead.
and good fruits.
And good fruits. That's the key right there. Good fruits. All right. That's not good fruit going over there on that wicked tree. A wicked tree can't bring forth good fruit.
That's right.
So when that tree is founded on wickedness, on devilish, demonic doctrines that are not of Yahweh, then what happens? It's not a good tree. It can't bring forth good fruit.
That's right.
That's it on 18.
No, that was 17.
Okay.
Without partiality.
Without partiality, we are not partial up here, man. We're dealing with the full balance of the scriptures, man.
Right.
The Bible tells us not to respect the person, man. Not to respect person. No partiality. Right down the middle. Right. Go ahead.
That's right. Without partiality and without hypocrisy.
Without hypocrisy. We can't be up here being hypocrites. You understand what I'm talking about? Cannot be up here being hypocrites. You got these guys in these other camps that are up there being hypocrites. You got Nathaniel, for example, talking all this law with a clean edge up, with $100 edge up, and then took that razor to that boy, got it real sharp. You know?
That's right.
That's hypocrisy. That lets you know when you see a hypocrite. Shaka admitted he was a hypocrite. He said, well, I'm just going to have to be a hypocrite, right? Shows what doctrine he got. Not the right doctrine. Not the doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Hence why they don't say the name. Right? Go ahead.
Man, my shit is wrong. Verse 18, and the fruit of righteousness is sown in peace.
Sown in peace, right?
Of them that make peace.
Of them that make peace. Sown in peace of them that make peace. Letting you know that everybody, it's not going to be peaceful with everybody. It's going to be peaceful with them that make peace. Who is them that make peace? Them that's in the same doctrine. Right. Them that's teaching the same thing. That's what it's going to be peaceable with. It ain't going to be peaceable with everybody.
I said you're going to be peaceable, gentle, you know what I mean? Gentle with and everything, you know?
Them that make peace, man.
Easy to be entreated.
That's right.
It's not easy for us to entreat you brothers, man.
Yeah,
because you brothers is dealing
You're so indoctrinated, man. You're so indoctrinated, and then when you get caught in your doctrine, you can't even defend it.
Hey, and I can speak the same way about us, that it's not easy for you brothers to entreat us. Why? Because what the brother just said, because your doctrine. If you're going to entreat us, then we need to get some things understood before we continue, man. Can two walk together though they be not agreed? If we don't agree and you trying to treat me and you want it to be peace, we need to address some things. The same thing we did with GOCC. We came up very peacefully, all right? They was easily entreated. Okay, boom. If they want to come up to us, we ain't gonna come up, oh, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, niggas. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is wicked. Yada, yada, yada. Not initially.
Not initially.
Not initially. The same thing with the elders and the Egyptologists.
Yeah. Given the transpiring of events, that may change. But, you know, not initially. The scriptures say, if at all possible, not be peaceable with all men. But if you can, then do it.
Right.
If you can. You see what I'm saying? But let's say a group of dudes come up here. Okay, look, we cool. Boom. For example, when that goddamn bald-headed nigga, that other nigga came up here. The damn gym nigga. Right? They came up here first. We're trying to be peaceable, but you niggas are drunk. You niggas start screaming your goddamn philosophy and doctrine. Now, we have to curse you out.
That's right.
Because you wouldn't even allow us to be peaceful. Crackers can come up here. We can be peaceable with Edomites. Yeah, look, you're the devil. You're going into slavery, but I'll keep it civil with you. I'll keep it peaceful with you. But when you come up like that Nazi fuck, that German bastard, and talking that shit, now I can't be peaceful with you. Now we gotta curse you out. You see what I'm saying? It's really, it's on you how you get it. How you want to play it is how you gonna get it. We gonna play it how it go. So if you being a bitch ass faggot, then you gonna get treated like one. But if you being humble, okay, boom, boom, boom. Just like again, we went over to GOCC. I told them, brother, they can come over here whenever. If they came up here, we ain't gonna, just because we on our channel now, or we cursing them out to look good for everybody. Nah, we gonna deal. But if it gets to a point where, you know, something happens to where we gonna move from being peaceful, then you know, that, you know, time would reveal that. But you know, of course, initially, we ain't gonna be on no just rebuking their ass. You see what I'm saying? We gonna show them when they wrong. We went up to their camp and showed them where they was off on certain things. You see what I'm saying? Didn't really get too many answers. You see what I'm saying? But you know, we at least did it. Ezekiel, what is that? 30, 31, 32 around there. Right. You know, washing the blood off our hand. We won the simple.
Yeah, 33.
33.
That's chapter 3 and verse 33. I mean, and chapter 3 and 33.
Okay, yeah, go on.
But as his brother said, man, when we up here at camp, man, we even peaceable with Edomites, man. One, for the edification of our watchers, and you know, the people that's tuning into our channel, man. All right, we gonna want to chop them down, and then for Jake that comes up, we gonna be peaceable again, because if we have it the way we want it, man, we want you brothers to come in.
Yeah, that's right.
Same with GOCC, same with ISUPK and all the rest of them, man. We would rather have it that you brothers come in. Why? Because that's shorter time that we gotta live in this society, man. You brothers really act like we just out here gangbanging, and it's like when you trying to make a blood and peace offering, they're like, nah, fuck that. I'd rather just, nah, man, we don't, nah. But if y'all gonna continue and be, you know, so strong-hearted in those wicked and vain philosophies, stiff-neck, we can't fuck with you. There's no exceptions for that. But if y'all want to sit down and say, hey, we got a wicked damn a so-called Gadite. I don't even think this dude is a Gadite, man. So-called Gadite, man, coming up and down here all the time. We peaceable with this dude all day, and he sits there and talks shit all the time. You see what I'm saying? We talk, hey, you want to sit down to really get an understanding of it, man? We here, dude. We here. Because that's what we're supposed to be out here doing, man. Don't think we taking our job and trying to put ourselves, you know, or exalt ourselves, man. We out here to just really get dudes to understand. And if they're willing, then, you know, they have every opportunity to. If not, and you want to be, as a brother just said, stiff neck, then fuck you.
Yeah, that's right, man. And real quick, give me that whole what you got right there, but give me that in 2 Chronicles 19 and one what we read last week on the 2/3. Let's just, you know, we out here, we supposed to be the prophets, right? Let's just examine how the prophets used to deal with when somebody went off. Let's go and look at that example. the example that's, set by our forefathers, man. Our predecessors in the spirit.
You said 19.
Prophets of Israel, 19, start at 1.
It's the 2nd Chronicles chapter 19, verse 1. It says, then Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, returned to his house in peace to Jerusalem.
That's right.
Verse 2. And Jehu, the son of Hanani, the seer, went out to...
The seer is a prophet. That's what it is.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Went out to meet him and said to King Jehoshaphat, shouldest thou help the ungodly?
So he went up to the king and cursed the king out. Shouldest thou help the ungodly, motherfucker? What you thinking about? Go ahead.
And love them that hate the Lord?
Should you love them that hate the Lord? Jehu went and rebuked the king of Israel. Go ahead. Or of Judah, rather. Go ahead.
Therefore is wrath upon thee from before the Lord.
Wrath, the Most High is going to bring wrath on you, man. He prophesied wrath to come before Jehoshaphat, man. That was a man of the Lord, man. And then look, he told him good things after that. Look, the Lord ain't going to just take you out because you have been a righteous king, but you just went off right now. That's what Jehu told Jehoshaphat. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole thing is, that's how the prophets operated, man. Look, man, I'm going to come and I'm going to rebuke you and let you know where you're going off at, man. That's who our predecessors are. That who set the example in the spirit for us. The prophets of old, man. Right. So did the prophets of old sit here and was gentle and was just kind to everybody? No. You got to rebuke somebody, man.
So you got brothers out here that are trying to like this fucking punk ass so-called Gadite. But what about the love of Jesus? That's what we need to sit down with that dude for. And if we ever sit down here, that's what we're going to cover because you don't understand the love of the Lord, man.
That's right. You don't understand love.
Now you got to understand the fact that the Lord went and dealt with a few ungodly people or was in the midst of ungodly people because he knew. You can't compare yourself to the Lord as if you knew, like the Lord, because he knew those that was going to come in and those that wasn't, man.
That's right. Just like Zacchaeus, when we read about,
Right.
What happened to Zacchaeus when he stand up in the tree? He was the wickedest dude in that whole town.
Right.
But the Most High went and stayed at his house because the Lord knew that he had got right already.
Right.
Because Zacchaeus had got right. It's not like he was finna get right or something. He had already got right, made, restored the pledge or, all the things that he had went off on and wronged each and every person on. He had got right. So Yahweh Shai went and dealt with him, man.
Hey, guess what, man? The Lord wasn't continuously dealing with wicked niggas, man. We don't just see somebody and say, I think he wicked, so get the fuck out of here. That's another reason why, I didn't even say it earlier, but that's another reason why we come peacefully with Edomites. We're gonna come peacefully with you, and then we're gonna let you know, so-called white man is a goddamn devil.
That's
and we're gonna prove it to you why. You got some Edomites that come to us and say, hey man, you guys is right.
You're right. We are the devil.
You're right, man.
I can't argue with what
How do I argue that? Why? Because them could be, one of those scattered Israelites, man. Or they could just be, I ain't gonna say they're part of the elect, but they could be Jake that really gets it and understands it. Are they gonna get right? Maybe not. But they have the spirit on them enough to realize what's the truth and what's the truth and what's not. But guess what? They don't get right, they come back up again, we gonna get on their helmet. Hey man, last time we realized, you understood the scriptures or whatever. And I ain't even saying it got to be an Edomite, but if anybody come up, agree with what we talking about, they come back up the next time, we gonna still edify them and still let them know, hey man, this is what you need to be out here doing. You understood the so-called white man's the devil. You understood you an Israelite. Now these are the things that we need to do so that we can get the hell about this captivity. We gonna keep doing it. If you keep coming out, man, the Lord more than likely will deal with you. Lord's will, he's dealing with you.